and welcome back to my second Breyerfest video. I'm so excited to get to go again, and to share my experience with you all. I will be putting all of my show footage and my haul at the end, so stay tuned for all those gorgeous models. But for now, let's get into the horse part for Breyerfest 2024. My first stop was the Collectors Club tent, to see some of this year's releases. This is the newest Collector Club horse. I'm super excited for her, and I love this molten color. I really like this year's premiere horses, but I can't wait to see that Criollo. You already know I love a Sabino, so I'm really hoping for that color. I spent a while in the covered arena watching all of the performers. This year I made sure to check out all the one-of-a-kind models before the auction. Very drool-worthy. Let me know which is your favorite. I can't decide between the Roan Alboranzo or the Libizon Pegasus. If that wasn't enough eye candy for you, next up we're headed to the Artisan Gallery at the Clarion. I'm so glad I got to see Time Machine in person, since I didn't attend in 2022. I don't know why I thought it was smaller, but it's huge and amazing. one that wants me to make a bat horse. It looks like someone beat me to it. What an awesome custom. While we were there, we went through some of the rooms. We got to see this awesome Vengeance Rain display once again this year. Of course, I had to bestow Bloaty with a bracelet. Can't forget his friend either. Which, by the way, thank you to everyone for trading with me. I ended up with quite a haul. Let me know if you see yours. Back at Breyerfest, I wanted to see the horses up close, which is honestly my favorite part. I'm so glad Tilly got to come this year. She's even prettier in person. I also love seeing the mules this year. I used to ride a mule, so I have a soft spot for them. I might even have something coming up in a future video. And that's all I filmed at the park. I didn't film a ton because it was so hot and I did end up getting heat exhaustion twice. If you want to see more from in the park, make sure you check out last year's video. But don't worry, we still have lots to see. Next up, I visited the Peterstone Equitation event. They also had all the awards set up for their show. I don't think I've ever seen such long ribbons before. They also had nice prizes for their Art of the Horse contest, so I got to see those as well as the finalists. I also entered in their customization category. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but check back for the process video on her. I still think she came out really nice. Alright, now it's time to get into all the shows. First up on Monday was NAN, which is the North American Nationals. This is the one you qualify for at the regional shows. Though now you can enter expired or non-qualified models for a higher fee. These classes can get pretty crazy, and I really don't know how the judges can pick because it's an overwhelming amount of amazing models. break Wednesday, but Thursday I was back showing at the Resin Renaissance. I didn't film a ton here, so if you want to see more of what that's like, check out last year's video. My last show was the Friday Breyerfest Open show, which I didn't bring much for, but hopefully in the future I can do more there. I did leave early because I was pretty tired, as you can imagine, but I did see some incredible entries while I was there. And that wraps up my week. Now let's look at the loot. First up, of course, is the celebration horse, Athenian Lady. What a pretty horse and an inspiring story. I was glad they picked her, and I got a few extras to customize as well since the mold is one of my favorites. For special runs, I got This Is My Fight song on the Libizzaner mold. I even got the tail variation, which I love. For my second special run, I got Fighter and Survivor. I didn't think they would sell out, so I'm glad I was able to get them. And here's the baby, such a cutie. This little guy is actually my boyfriend's, but I figured I'd show you. He is called I Will Survive and is based off of quaggas. Also my boyfriend's, here's a limited edition, Al in a Day's Work. Back to my goodies, here's another limited edition, Gascon the Great. This pretty gal isn't from this year, but I traded for her at the Clarion. She was last year's volunteer model and is the Breyerfest only version. She has a little shimmer and I'm so happy I got her this year. Next up is a resin by this artist, who I love but I cannot pronounce. And as seems to be tradition now, I got 2 resins. This is Turco by this artist, who I also cannot pronounce, I am sorry. I also got this Peterstone Arabian called Hamilton. I also got an Arabian body to customize, so let me know what color you think I should do. I also won some NAN medallions, or cookies as they call them, sculpted by Lauren Wood. It was cool because they had 2 variations, the regular for halter and ones with bridles on them for performance classes. I also picked up some Belisara cards, because I'm like one of the 5 people that still collect these. Rest in peace, Belisara. I couldn't resist this little mushroom turtle. I looked everywhere, but I can't find the creator, so if you know, comment below. He's so soft. I did get one stablemate, Whip from last year's Breyerfest. I just love this guy, and I'm really picky about stablemates. You kind of have to be, or they'll end up everywhere. Going down even smaller, I picked up my first ever micro minis, all by Maggie Bennett. First is a Frisian named Kranig, I think is how you say it. Then we have Callie Ho, a Balting Mustang. And lastly is Lincoln, a leaping unicorn. I still need to attach his horn. I also got a ton of bodies for projects, but those aren't that interesting, so that's the haul. Before I go, I have some recommendations if you're ever in Lexington for Breyerfest or otherwise. We went to the Keeneland track and watched them exercising all the racehorses in the morning, which is really cool. They also have a breakfast kitchen that is very tasty. In fact, all the food in Lexington is really good. We also went to the Salado Wildlife Education Center, which was a really nice place to relax and look at some animals. This is the first time I've ever seen an elk in person, which was really cool. And that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to boop that like button and subscribe if you want to see me work on all these new purchases.